Hello again. Today I wanted to show you some running of parts and also improvements to the shop. My son is really into music, so as he upgrades his system, my system in the basement gets upgraded, and this Kenwood has now been demoted to the garage. It's about 20 years old. Those speakers on the wall up there next to the TV are also probably 30 years old plus. I got them in a pawn shop outside of Fort Hood. But he also gave me these techniques that I have hung in the back. So now I have a lot of sound coming from both directions. In addition, he gave me this Advent, which is now wired up as a center channel. And I now have a subwoofer under the desk. So the Makerspace has an amazing sound quality to it. So let's get back to work here now that we got our music blasting. We got the hopper filled with plastic pellets, and they will go down through the chute. And this screw backs up and pushes the pellets into the chamber where they're melted. And there's a rod on here that you can move forward and backwards, this rod right there, and that tells it how much plastic to put in, which is your shot size. So then here's a video of that die assembly working, knocking the parts out. It goes back closing. And here's another shot of it from a little bit better angle. So it's cooling, it comes open, bam, the pins come out, knock the part out, and it goes back to work. Then the parts are actually caught in little plastic tubs I got from the dollar store. You can see them falling down into there. This is what I started running. I wanted to run some of the parts and see how the Roadrunner mold looks. And you can see the ejector pins are punching through the plastic, so that's too thin. That has to be thickened up. And it's got flash everywhere, and it wouldn't fill up. The primary problem I diagnosed on this one is the alignment pins are bottoming out, so it's not closing all the way. So I'm going to have to fix that, bolt that back up, and try it again. But I had to switch over and run some bases because I was running out of a couple sizes. And when I purged the blue, it fell into my pan, and it must have had enough heat, and it melted this odd little spot in the bottom of the pan. Now I got a lump in the bottom of the pan. It won't set flat. I thought that was very peculiar. I didn't expect it to do that. Made like a volcano, I guess. I don't know. So here's why you have to purge. The blue from the Roadrunner is messing with the black from the hex bases. It'll get in there and give you these multi-colors. They don't really blend together and make like a shade. They actually create just patchiness. And I wanted to show you another problem that you run into a lot when you're running parts. These parts, the plastic comes in here in the middle, actually from this side. It comes in here. And you can see the plastic is pushed out here, but it didn't come and fill this spot up. And the reason that happens is because the mold's cold and the plastic is cooling in this area right here before it fills it in. And then the plastic coming in behind it has nowhere to go. So it's kind of dammed up with cool plastic, and it bursts out around the area where it's not supposed to. So that usually works itself out once you get the mold warmed up, and you can increase your temperature a little bit. So, well, that was today's job, so I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks.